Gary Moore, did you ever feel lonely? CVT guitar lesson for Bruce. Bruce, this is an 8-pager, man. It's tons of riffs, and boy are they good. Gary Moore doesn't get any better than Gary Moore. Rock, blues mixed. The tuning is standard on this, and let's jump right in. Section 1A. It's mainly a lot of lead riffs, and you're gonna have to sit down with each one of these, subgroups and just go through them, But it starts out big with a G9 chord, which is big in jazz and blues. It's 10A, 9D, and then bar the 10th fret on the G, B, and E. If you've never played this chord, it's gonna feel strange to bar it with this, but you will get used to it. You're gonna go 7 times strumming, then slide it a half step sharp up to 11, 10, 11, 11, 11. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 strums after the slide, and then right back to where you started. So G9, G sharp 9, back to G9, 11 times slide. All right. Section 1B, 8 seconds in, and this is vocals and lead riffs all kind of blended in. From the A string down, 3, 2, 3, 3. It's basically a C9. Strum. It's got some vibrato on it. And then F9. It's that same chord starting on the 8th fret. And we're going to bar the last 3. Vibrato if you can. And then from the A string down, 10, 8, 9. And then 21 seconds in is your first lead riff. You're kind of set up for it. 10A, 8, 10B. And then you're gonna go 8 on the D, hammer 10 times. 8D, 10A, slide to 8, 6A. 8E on the A string for the rest of this. 6, 8, 8 half step. 6, 8 vibrato, pull off the 6. So you have half steps, 1 fret bend. See, it's the sound of the 9th fret that I'm bending to. You're either dealing with half step, whole step, or step and a half in here. Whole step is 2 frets, step and a half is 3 frets. Alright, next one, 29 seconds in, double stops basically, bar the 8th fret G and B, hammer to 10 G, and then add the 10 high E as a hold. In other words, you should still hear everything ringing. And then 8, 8 G, E. Vibrato. You could be muting the B, or you can pick the G and pluck the E. 10, 8, 9, A, D, G again. So you just kind of bounce in between the chords, throwing in some riffs. 38 seconds in. 10 G, you're gonna use your middle on G, index on the B10, slide it to 12, 11. You got to split them. And then strum, vibrato, so it's. And then 12G, slide to 10, 8 half step bend, so you have. Alright, moving on there. So we have. Then we're gonna go. Very cool. 9G, 8B and E, follow the picking in your tabs. 8B, 11B. So you have, oops. And then 8, hammer 11, pull 8. 10-8 GB. It's a good subgroup. And then 10-8 G. So 8 hammer 10 pull 8, and then go 10-8 DG. That could be a subgroup. And then 10 pull 8 D, 10 AD A, 8D half step bend, 10 A vibrato, and then 8 hammer 9 D slide. So check this out. "47 seconds in, it's the F9. 10-8-9 ADG. 53 seconds in, 8B twice, 10E once, bend. 10B vibrato. 11 high E. Bend whole step, bend half step. Okay, 8E upstroke, 11 pull 8B, 10-8-8 GBE, 11B. So let's subgroup that. So we have okay, and then we can start the next subgroup. 8 hammer 11 twice, and then pull 8, go 10-8 GB, 10-8 pull G. So that sounds like this. Top of page 3, 10 DGD. Use the third finger like a shift. You don't really have to lift it. Then on the G, 8, 10, 10, 10, hammer 11, pull 10, vibrato. So it's eight G half step bend, 10A slide 8, 6A half step bend, 8E vibrato, 8 hammer 9 G slide. So really just some slow stuff there. You're going okay, minute 20 in. Oops, that was the wrong spot. We have a okay, 10, we'll slide to 8. 6 half step, 8E vibrato, 8 hammer 9 G, and then a trail off slide. Minute 12 in, 10 G, 9 B. What you want to do in this is slide it up and vibrato it 2 times, so it's, or actually it'll be here, 2 times. And then go 11 B, and then hit 12-11, slide to 10-10. I'm making it look easier than it is. 8 G half step bend, 10 D, 8A, vibrato, 6 slide. So that ending would be, let's see. Okay, minute 20 in, we're going to go on the D string, and this is alternate picked riff here. Go 10D, 8-10G, 8B, 8-10G, so 10D, 8-10G, 8B. That's the end of that riff, so check it out slowly. Whenever you have a same fretting on the same string or on different strings, just shift that finger. I kind of bar it and then shift it up. Alright, and then 10D vibrato. Then we got 8G half step bend. Minute 28, we got 10G, bend, and then 8, B, E, B. And then 11, pull 8 on the B. These are downstrokes, and I wrote that because I don't want you to think it's, you know, usually that's played fast. It's more moderate tempo. 10, 8, G, B, and then 8, G, 10, pull 8, to 10, D. So that sounds like this. Then the alternate picking kicks in after that pull off. Oops. Then you're still going though. 10, G, D, 8, G, 10, slide to 8, pull to 6 on the A. 8, E, 8, A, 8, E, 8, A twice. Then you're going to go 4 times staccato of that. And then you'll go, well, actually, I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, I was on the 6 instead of the 8, but 2, 3, 4, and then go down, up, 8, 8, 6, 6. Vibrato. 8A, and then we got this 10, 9, 8, 8, starting on the A string, that's our G9. Vibrato. 8 GB, hammer to 10G. The trick to that is we're barring and we have to come downward at an angle like this so we don't mute the B string on that. Hendrix did that a lot. And then the 10E, and then the G and E string 8, or you'll slide it over to 8. Vibrato it, so 8 hammer 9 G, and then the F9 chord, 8, 7, 8, 8. And then this is cool. You're going to go 9D, bar the 10th fret on the last 3 strings, 9 times staccato. Okay, that's 9 times, and then 9, 10, 9, 10, which is going to be this. You'll go. So on the A string, working down 9, 10, 9, 10. Follow the fingering in your tabs. There's a couple ways to finger it, but this is how I do it. You could bar these as well, but back a half step, back a half step. A minute 54. This is what I call the Stevie Ray kind of picking here. We want to do the 10D and the 8th fret on the B and E. I would do thumb and index middle and kind of pluck those, and then all 8s on the last 3, and then throw a 10G into the mix. And then hammer the 8G to the 10G 3 times with the 8s on the B and E string. You're gonna sound, it'll sound like this. 10, pull 8, vibrato, hammer 10. Then we can go back to the pick here. 2 minutes 1 second, 8G, a slow half step bend, probably the slowest one I've ever heard. It's like it's about like that. It's cool though. 10, 8, half step bend, and then 10 DA, or 10 slide to 8 on the A, vibrato, pull to 8, half step bend. A lot of attitude. Top of page 4, back to that Stevie Ray style at 211, 10 D, 8 on the barred on the last 3. We're gonna do the D, B, E, last 3 just like before. But this time hit that 10 on the G again and bend it. And then the 8s, 10, so you have 10, 8, DG, vibrato, 10G. 219 time stamp, 11B, slide to 13, vibrato. On the high E, 11, 13, 13 bend, 11, 13, 13B, 11E, 13E. Here's the riff. And then 14, 13, 11 on the E. Or 14, 13, 11, 13B. That's alternate picked. 11A or 11E half step bend. That's a subgroup. 4 or 5 notes. 9, 10, 10 DGB slide. 8 G and B hammer to 10 G. You'll recognize this. It's the 7D 8G. You're gonna slide a half step to 8 9 again, and then add the 8B to the end. So it's, and then 8 7 8 8. It's our F9 power chord, or not power chord. It's our F9 chord. Vibrato.